Go ahead and play some more because my dad just called and was like, oh yeah, they just left. So it's going to be like at least an hour before they actually get into the area, at least. So I'm just gonna keep playing for a little bit because there's no reason not to. Because when my grandfather gets here, apparently maybe they're gonna spend some time watching the game. I think it's a football game, but I'm not interested in football particularly, so. I did the world a favor and made a tooth trap. And by did the world a favor, I mean did myself a favor. So... man, we're still really low on resources. So we're gonna adventure around a little bit more, I think. I'm gonna check out up here, maybe check out this island. This looks kinda small, but there's at least stuff up there that can be consumed for flint. Because I really just don't want to make another. I don't want to use up my dwindling flint resources making a machete. They're just so expensive, and I don't have any gold, so I can't make the luxury machete or whatever it's called. But off we go on another adventure. I left my boat all the way up here. So we'll go ahead and take a look. I have an abysmally full inventory. Went ahead and ate that. Let's hop off and get some flint, shall we? Yeah, I do need food as well, but I'm very concerned about my lack of flint. There's at least some rocks up here for me to knock over. There are also some bees I could knock over if it suited me to do so. There are also some bees I could knock over. I heard myself for a second there. Yeah, this is a very small island, so nothing really here to write home about. Yep. Alright, so back to the boat. Actually, let's go ahead and make a quick fire. Make a quick fire. We will toast these seeds. Go ahead and eat this. We'll go ahead and... I see that, Bob Ross. Don't think I don't. I'm going to go ahead and make a machete, even though it's going to eat up a bunch of stuff, because then we can crack these coconuts. And I'm going to knock down this tree and get some more coconuts and some more wood so that we can build another fire when we need to. They didn't burn that time. I'm slowly learning how to crack coconuts and not have them immediately light on fire. Okay, we'll go ahead and munch those up. That actually left us in a pretty good position, so... We have some emergency monster meat if we need it, but hopefully we won't. Have enough for another fire if we need it, hopefully we won't. And we're gonna get in this boat, and we'll head west. Go west, my son. Oh, and the water's actually with us today. Imagine that. Whoa, almost missed that. That one's way over there. So one way up there and one way over there. Neither of which I think we'll be visiting anytime soon. You never know, though. I've been made a fool by fate before. I do see some shallow water here that we'll look at, though. Pick some seaweed we can roast up and munch on later. Oops. And let's see if we can't find somewhere to hang out for the night. Cook up that seaweed. Ooh. Some more rocks. Don't mind if I do. There's so much flint on the ground, I think I'm only going to really mine gold rocks for right now. Oops. Man, it was really loud for a second there. There we go, now we're full on that. Somebody told me that I need to not finish digging these in case they go flying like that, because you can lose your gold. However, I did not see gold go flying in that one, but I did see it come back down, so sometimes it works out to your favor. Where's our pick? What to do? I wonder if there's anything that you can get, or if they'll make anything that you can get that would make you able to, wow. It makes it able to walk on tar. I suppose, something like a telelocator staff would be super useful in that situation. Because you could, teleport into the tar and then teleport back out of it. So maybe that's the desired flow. We have a lot of gold now, which is great. I like the idea of that quite a lot. We can go ahead and check out this beach. And that's it. It's not very much of a beach. So, we have half a stack of goodies. By half a stack of goodies, I mean, well, that didn't work. We have half a stack of flint, so that'll last us a little bit. There are more rocks here that we could mine, but I don't want to go too far with that. So we'll just get this last gold and be satisfied with that for now. Because that should be enough flint to last us for a little bit, and it should be enough gold to get us started with all of the necessaries. And we will want more niter later, but we won't need it just yet. Oh, there's more gold over here. Duh. So, since we have a full belly, I think we're going to go adventuring a little bit more. Oops. And 2 full stacks of rocks. There we go. I'll leave this gold here. I want to go exploring a little bit more because I just feel like we got to find something else good. So maybe we will go down to that other X marks the spot and just see what there is to see. This is a lot of shallow water. Oh, well, because there's another marsh over here. That would explain that. It's a pretty big marsh. A tiny little outlet onto the beach here. Just give it a quick sail around. Looks like there's some limpets and stuff. And, ooh, some monkeys, my favorite. Glad we could see that and avoid it immediately. Yeah, so, interesting little island here. I don't know that it's much to write home about, but we'll check it out at some point. Oh, and of course the water's going the opposite way now, so... Whoops. Actually thought I'd be able to skirt that one. Some more shallow water. This is probably not the island that we're looking for, but it is mighty close. Oh, we found our swamp. Oh, we found our swamp. And there's a fisherman hut. 2 fisherman huts. 3. Are those fisherman huts or are those regular merm huts? No, they're regular merm huts. Fisherman huts have the sign on them, I think. I don't remember. It's been a while. But it's nice to know that that's where our swamp is. So when we need reeds and whatnot, that's where we need to go to get it. Yet another marsh. And way more water beefalo. Okay, so our X is somewhere over yonder. Where, oh where? That's the question. Man, these are huge marshes. Of course.
Those monkey hut?
Yeah, those are monkey huts. Oh, it's a full moon.
Nice.
Nice.
That's not a full moon. That's a half moon.
It's a crescent moon. It's not even a half moon.
Yeah.
Ooh. Shit. I need to take all of this with me. Let's ditch the bottle. We'll take the purple gem. The obsidian machete will light things on fire when I use it. I do know that. So let's go ahead and take the hit for eating these. We'll pre-build a fire. We don't need to use it right now, but we'll go ahead and pre-build it. We'll take these. We will take this. And what good does the windbreaker do? And we'll go ahead and eat the limpets raw because we hate ourselves.
Look at who I got settled.
As long as she settles, that's fine. But okay, so that wasn't a super impressive X marks the spot, but it was an X marks the spot. Man, coral is really missing in this this world gen. What's on this little island? Well, we can knock that over, see what's in it. Pick up the board, but I don't really need that rope, nor do I have anywhere to put it. There's a pig here. Bunch of limpets. Like a really, really fair amount of limpets, actually. Wow. How's that going for you?
You got sneezes?
She has to come rub on my foot now.
She's gonna knock your coffee over.
Probably.
Or unplug the microphone.
Probably. Those are the two things she loves doing. Yeah, so it looks like this is just a sand biome. But there's lots of good munchies here. So Let's drop this hat, actually, and we'll collect limpets. If we don't eat them all now, we can take them home and eat them. Then I guess we'll go home. Maybe I should, well, I won't be able to take it all with me. That's the only problem. I was gonna say, maybe I should take all of that, maybe I should knock down that pig hut and take it home.
Yeah, smart.
Because I really do miss having a pig on hand.
Make a new Jimmy.
I need a new Jimmy.
Obtain new Jimmy.
We can also kill and eat this Jimmy because he's not going to be too friendly in another couple of hours.
True.
So, you know what? I think that's a good idea. I think we'll knock over this Jimmy's house and take it home with us. There are so many limpets here. So if I ever just like need a ton of food, this is actually not too bad of a straight shot from our home base.
Ooh.
What?
Marble.
It's not marble. I think it's actually limestone.
Oh, limestone.
So honestly, this also wouldn't be bad to knock over and take home because limestone is good.
Yeah, it's useful.
It's very useful. We'll need it for like a chimenea and stuff like that. But let's knock over Jimmy's house. Oh!
What?
Jimmy's mad.
I mean, did you expect him not to be mad?
Usually pigs don't care.
Well,
Here. Come on, Jimmy. Yeah. Come on, Jimmy. He didn't trigger it. Come on. He goes too fast. Should be one more, I think. No, two more? Wow, Jimmy's resilient. And he gave me a Jimmy butt. We could have been friends, Jimmy. Remember that. We could have had it all. Alright, let's cook these up. I wonder if I have enough stuff. Oh no, I'm probably going to be like one butt short of making a Jimmy house to take home. Yeah, there's not going to be enough stuff here to make a Jimmy house to take home. Almost, though. I think I need 4 Jimmy butts. And I don't have a prototype either, so... Okay, well,
You dealt with him.
yeah, I did. Okay, so this is a suboptimal idea. I'll admit that up front. but I'm gonna knock over a couple of palm trees to make one more board, and then with that singular additional board, pre-make a chest. I mean, this is a lot of effort to just not go home and come back. But, you know. Oh, are you fucking serious? Well,
They're over there.
that didn't go as planned. One, two, three. Whoops. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Alright, well, I dealt with that mess, but I think that was, no, I guess there are still more palm trees up there. So let's see, I think that's all the palm trees, but now we also have living logs that I want to take home. So this is actually, like, not making any sense to, like, continue sitting here doing this. But, you know. I'm committed this far. Alright. You know, for like half a second I was like, I really need to kite these. There we go. Break that. That also frees up an inventory space. There's my I'm like, where's my shovel? I can't find my shovel. I don't need that. Okay. I think I left a log down here. I mean, other than those. Yeah, I did. Okay. So, we will make one board, pre-make a chest, pre-make a fire. Get the fuck out of here, crab. Take home all these living logs. I don't need this monster meat. And, what else? Kinda really want that tooth trap, even though it's half used up. So, Maybe I'll plant all of these coconuts. You know what? There'll be other tooth traps. It's just one tooth trap. So I'll take all these coconuts home, plant them at my house. Make a better base with more trees to knock down once we have Jimmy relocated to the island. We'll go ahead and go home. Where's my boat? Okay. Home again, jiggity jig. I hope the ocean's going the right direction today. Sort of. Good enough. I mean, not like I need to explore another island, but since we're already here. Just give it a quick once around. Nothing stands out at me as something that I need to immediately look into, so let's kill and eat one of these guys for the sake of nighttime lighting. And home is directly east, so I really don't want to go north any more than I have to, but... Yeah, but baby, I'm gonna build you a better boat. I'm like missing my island, but I should be in shallow water now, so I should be able to just slide on up here, right? Yeah. That was perfect timing. Truly. Honey, I'm home. I didn't even check out this like little bottom area. Okay, so first things first. I'll need to plant 6 of these fuckers by themselves so I can burn them for charcoal. This is a nice empty spot for that. Whoops. 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's right for burning. And then over here, We'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put stuff away. Put all our Jimmy butts away for right now. And, we need another chest, like, desperately. Can put these away for right now. You know what, let me go ahead and plant these. And where did the other ones go? Did I not pick up the other ones? Yep, didn't pick up the other ones. So 2, 3. Okay, so that frees up 2 spots in here where we will put our other gem and our living logs, because we don't need those right now. Let's see. Let's go ahead and eat these. What do I need for a Jimmy hut? Oh, we pre-built a chest. Hang on. Duh. Okay. Pick this up. Oops. New chest. New chest better than the old chest. This will be for extra raw materials, so we can dump the manure in there for now. We can dump our extra rocks in there. I'm going to dump all the rocks on there because I can go down and knock out those other 2 things down here. There they are. And this will count for, like, the rocks that I need in my inventory. Just in case. I'm gonna need palm leaves for a new Jimmy hut, so... We left all of our palm leaves back on Jimmy's Island, and I don't really think that it's particularly worthwhile to go out there. Plus, we desperately need more wood to go out there, so we'll just knock over a bunch of shit here on the island and not worry about it. And all the coconuts we get, we'll go ahead and put in our Grove O coconuts. There are a ton of seeds, so we don't really have to worry. Not that we're like low on hunger anyway, but we've got a lot of munchies that we can cook up tonight and not have to spend too much time thinking about food at this exact moment. I think I do still have boards left over, though. I don't recall, but I think. And in the little sliver of day that I have left, I'm going to go ahead and pick this. Since I could use the little bit of sanity bump. Pick that. Cook it. Eat it. Replace our wasted material. Alright. I think I need 5 of these for a Jimmy hut, though. Yeah, I need 5. Okay, so we'll go knock over that other fully grown palm tree by our grove, and then we'll just plant all of our coconuts there, so we don't have to worry about it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and plant these. Oops. There we go. And Go Gadget Jimmy Hut. Alright, where do we want to put our Jimmy Hut? Let's put our Jimmy Hut... Let's put him over here. Yeah, that is your space, buddy. I made it for you. You're welcome. Alright. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and dig up at least 10 of these and bring them back closer to base. That way we can start our resource farm over there. We didn't do that on the last run, so I think we'll do it this run just to make things easier. That way I'm not constantly worried about whether or not I'm going to have enough stuff. On hands. We're not going to move the grass until we have a bucket of poop. We'll be able to burn these by the end of the day and make our crock pot, which will be great. Oh. Well, I guess we'll do 15 since I wanted to move these that were over here anyway. So we'll do 15 twigs. That sounds like a good amount anyway. And let's put those right here. There we go. Now we have a twig patch. What next? Let's put this away. We don't need this on us. It's a little late in the day to befriend Jimmy for our nefarious purposes. So we'll wait until tomorrow. Let's just run around and collect limpets and grass for the rest of the day. That way we have food for us, we have food for Jimmy. And we'll all have a good time in the morning. Kind of bummed that we haven't found any ball pins at all. We haven't found any like decent sized coral reefs. We found a couple of like spots here and there that have like one or two, but it's really been kind of light as far as the goods go. So we'll have to figure out what we want to do as far as our sea base goes, and we'll have to figure out what we want to do as far as our chimenea goes. Because I really don't want to have to just go and mine like one or two things. I would like to get enough stuff all at one go. We can always break down the walls that were around Jimmy's house on his island, but I don't really want to go do that. I guess we can if it's an emergency, but I'd rather not. I do also really want to make a tar extractor and circuiting tar, but we haven't come across any tar either, which is a bother. So we're just kind of striking out across the board for like anything that isn't your first tier materials. But we're already on day 13, so we need to start thinking about what we're going to do for the next season. So it's not really an option for us to not have these things in process. We're one tree away from a proper burning grove. Why don't you do me a favor and pop up, little guy? I really need that one last charcoal, and you're gonna keep me from being able to get it. Come on. Perfect. Well, that's a burnin'. We'll go ahead and cook up some seeds to munch on so that we can give our single limpet to Jimmy. I guess all the limpets are on the other side of the island because I didn't grab any other ones, but his loyalty is pretty light today. Here we go. Come on, Jimmy. Let's get going. We're also going to get a sweet sanity boost from the Gymster. Getting lots of eggs from this, which is nice. Lots of eggs. Man, we're getting all kinds of eggs. This is nice. And Jimmy can play with the snake while I organize our inventory a little bit. Alright, back to work, slacker. I'm not paying you to play with snakes, Jimmy. Good help is so hard to find these days. But now we'll have Jimmy's services for a bit longer. So, yeah. How about we kill this tree? And now Jimmy's poisoned. Alright, come on. Man, so many eggs. It's pretty exciting. Yeah, I love you too, Jimmy. So, let's go ahead and roast an egg, or 5. So that was very lucrative, both in wood and eggs. And, let's see, what else? I know this isn't the best use for this, and that we should make a bucket of poop, but I'm lazy. And I want this to start growing right away. And now that Jimmy lives next door, we'll be able to get him to do some knocking down for us as well. So go ahead and put our full stacks in here. We'll keep our 16. And now it's like the end of the day, so I don't necessarily see a reason to bribe Jimmy anymore. So we'll just go ahead and plant our pine cones. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so what do I need for a cargo ship? 6 boards and 3 rope. Do I already have boards? I do not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3 rope. I also want a cloth sail, which I need to look into the manufacture of. I'll also want a palm leaf hut. Which I'll need 4 fronds and 4 bamboo for, which is not a big deal. Oh. Alright. No idea what you stood by all night, but I'm glad to have you. Let's knock down some bamboo and stuff. Yeah, you punch bush. Man, this is really great. I'm glad that we figured out this was a thing. also doing really well mentally now because we've been hanging out with Jimmy so much. Eye on the prize, Jimmy. I like that he can target so far away too. That makes this a lot nicer. There we go. Now we've got tons of bamboo and stuff, so we won't have any problem making cloth for sails, cloth for... And Jimmy is poisoned again. That's okay. Jimmy dies, we'll eat him in his honor. We've got tons of materials that would have taken me many, many machetes to actually get by myself, so the upfront cost of making a Jimmy hut is definitely being balanced out by the amount of work that he's putting in and saving me on flint. In fact, more than one day of Jimmy picking up all this stuff for me would be great. Come on. Nope. Jimmy, help! The poison snake! Alright. Come on. Got a little bit more daytime. I want this bamboo. I mean, the vines are okay too, but I mainly wanted the... What are you doing? Oh, hey, a crate. I left our hammer back at base. Okay. We'll come back for that crate. I'm not sure if I knew about that crate, but I know about it now. Alright, there's one more limpet up here that we can go ahead and grab. So, in the morning we can give Jimmy one more monster meat, and then after that he'll turn into a were-Jimmy, and then we'll have to kill him and eat him in his honor. So sad. Let's see. Is there anything over there? No. Okay. Well, go ahead and grab more limpets tonight, because I will need to eat something soon. between Firefly's trick. It's not ideal, but it works in a certain situation. And that situation is right now. Hear Jimmy having a rough night over there. I'm having a rough night too, Jimmy. Having a rough night too. Alright, did Jimmy survive the night? He did! Aw, hey guy. Here. Uh-oh. He's becoming aware Jimmy right now. Alright. Let's fight over on the beach. Thank you for your dedication and your service. Alright. My dad is calling, so one moment. Oh, you. So,
Yeah, I heard Dad call. He's loud.
yeah, he's very loud. Also, we have a mystery Jimmy on our island. I can't even see the other Jimmy hut, but I have a hard time seeing the Jimmy huts. They look a lot like bamboo and grass. But, I just found a mystery Jimmy down here, and I had just killed a Jimmy. So I'm looking to see if I can find the other Jimmy hut, because 2 Jimmys is better than 1, but I just don't see where the other Jimmy lives. Because I wouldn't have bothered making a second Jimmy hut if I knew where the first Jimmy hut was. Huh. I mean, I'm sure we'll come across it at some point. No. Yeah, this is Clover. The other one was like Glycerius. Jimmies don't usually run away from their huts, though, so... Well, I mean, they don't wander too far from their huts. So I'm wondering where I'm missing this second Jimmy hut. If there is a naturally occurring Jimmy around here. But yeah, that was my dad, so we're heading out to eat shortly, so I'm gonna run over back to our base, smash some of this stuff that I collected from Jimmy and from our limpet rocks, and sign off again for a second time. And hopefully by the time I get back, Glitz will be feeling a little better, and maybe he will stream some Castlevania. So that would be ideal, I would say.
Why is your fire pit so far from your stuff?
Okay, my fire pit is so far down here because my plan was, you see where that snake skin is up there? That was supposed to be where I wanted to put our flingo, so that it would encompass all of this stuff. However, I'm thinking our flingo will have to be further up here, and then we'll build our chimenea down here, and at that point we'll break our fire pit, because I just don't think it's working out for me to have everything that far away. We'll put all of our extra vines and stuff up there. And real quick, let's make a crock pot. 3. 1, 2, 3. Go gadget crock pot. So now we have a crock pot. And that'll be it for right now. No, I guess we're gonna fight the dogs first. Well, I'll wait. We're not getting sounds on these croco dogs as per usual. Seems very inconsistent when we do and don't get the sounds. Something is approaching. Okay, now I'm starting to get the sounds. Wherever this second Jimmy lives, she went home.
Snakes.
Yep, they're here. Oops. Yeah, so it looks like they take about 6 hits, which ain't too bad. And oh, here's the other Jimmy. Where are you from? Because you're not. you're not going home. There's no Jimmy hut for you to go home to. It's so weird. Alright, well, suppose we'll wait for morning and then I'll head out for now. Like I said, I'll be back shortly, I imagine, because we're just going out to eat. But when I get back, we'll probably be streaming, if Glitz feels better, we'll be streaming some Castlevania Curse of Darkness. If Glitz isn't feeling better, I may stream some more Shipwrecked. Again, we haven't really found a good place for a sea base, so we'll be doing some exploring soon, especially since there's not that many days before the next season, so we'll want to make sure that we get coral for a chimenea, and in case of emergency, we can always go down and break up Jimmy's walls for some stuff to throw down for that. But oh, Marshmallow's back. You popped in right as I'm leaving again. Yeah, we brought a Jimmy home. We knocked down a bunch of trees. We knocked down a bunch of bamboo and vines, and then we found a mystery Jimmy down at the bottom of our island that I have no idea where that Jimmy came from. So you didn't miss a whole lot. It was a lot of home base type whatnot, but we found this sweet obsidian machete and this sweet windbreaker. So we've got some stuff going on. We're moving some resources around. So this is our base that we're working on, and we'll continue when I get back. So until then, thanks everybody for watching. And if you want to see when we pop back up in about probably an hour or two at most, then give us a follow and make sure notifications are turned on, and we will be back for that. So until then, this is Jay signing out, and I will see you guys later.